master of rap. This line was supposed to rhyme too, but it's a tart. It's a new year, and I've gotten much richer than last year. Now my music and wallet weigh a ton and a half, and I'm back for you to worship like a golden calf. All the dough I made from my YouTube video was enough to buy a jet and fly my food to Mexico. Arriba, arriba, you'll find us at the bar. I won't be hard to spot, cause I'm the motherfucking star. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die. Have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high. Throw your hands to the sky. I've got my own pool and a bar in the tropics, so philanthropic brought the whole crew down, the whole CCP familia, even Frankie from Sicilia. We chill in the sun, drinking stuff, looking bub. We gonna party like it's 2007 down in sweet sunny heaven. Impossible is nada when I'm smashed like a piñata with the piña colada armada. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die. Have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high. Throw your hands to the sky. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling.
God, I am the ghost of your hip-hop past, the one that told you this was not gonna last. I was the one who warned you of the boost, to do things right, to hold your assets tight. My friend, you must have known this would end. However high you fly, you'll always have to land. The tube sucker you in with all their internet dough, and your once epic win is now an all-time low. Behold the sacred chain of CCP unity, and on your pips it's a full transparency. Please hold still while we restore your good sense. Yo, Tuxford, please reset this man's excellence.
We shall drink on the beaches, we shall drink in the streets, drink some more up in the clubs, dancing to the crazy beats. Take it from me, the world's biggest spender. It's a CCP party and we will never surrender. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die. Have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high. Throw your hands to the sky. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die. Have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high. Throw your hands to the sky. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Harden the fuck up. First off, let me make a short introduction. I'm the Space 5-0, keeping it from destruction. Guard is the name, lead master of...
Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. This is my first time streaming on the CCP Games channel, and I'm going to be honest, I'm a little jittery, but we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a great time. Too much coffee? No, not enough. Not enough avoiding. Not enough coffee. Or not enough beer. I definitely have not had a Guinness in a while. Hello and congratulations, Papa. Thank you. Thank you. For those of you who don't know, I recently became a dad, and she actually turns 2 months tomorrow. Crazy as that is. And funny enough, tomorrow is actually my birthday. I was going to have this stream on tomorrow, but I am a US time zones silly person, and I got UTC mixed up. But that's okay. So we're going to celebrate it like it's my birthday today. And then I'm just going to have a chiller stream tomorrow on my regular platform, which you can check me out by going to this stuff right here. This stuff right here. Cool. That command works. I got to have faith that CCP has quite a few things handled for getting this all set up for me here. So we've got quite a few people coming in here. Gonna give it a minute. Gonna give it a minute. It's already your birthday here, so happy birthday. That's right. We're having my European, my EU time zone birthday right now for all you future travelers. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna get ourselves rolling. We're gonna get ourselves rolling here. The stream title is Lore and Exploration, because if someone so much as mentions a question about Jovians, that's the whole stream at that point. So I'm just preparing for the inevitable. For the record, it's all Jove. That's all it is. My normal followers, they know to grab popcorn whenever they mention Jove, because they are in for Lynn lore time. Loki, you've got your tea all set. So, one thing about the streams this week, an amazing lineup of streamers. How's it going? Going good, Game Maker. Going good. Thank you for stopping by. So, a big thing about this week in particular, all of the guest streams. We've got amazing people coming onto the CCP Games Twitch channel and having a turn on here. And it's amazing being an EVE Online partner and just the amazing people here everywhere. And I'm sorry, I bumped the microphone. Konu, you still need to 3D print something for me and my microphone. It's getting a little abused. Either that or I just need to actually get off my butt and invest in a 3D printer at this point. Because Lord knows I will print every single EVE Online ship there is and paint them. Orion, I see you in chat. Welcome, welcome. Let's make sure everything is good on our, at this point, not even pre-flight checks. They're basically post-flight checks as well. In-flight checks. I'd buy a ship from you. You should 3D print them. I don't think I'd legally be allowed to sell them. There's quite a few merch agreement, commercial license agreements and such. But as much as I would love to, because this is one thing you're also gonna know is I love to paint. I took the Decade collector box Rifter, and you know, after sitting for 10 years, 10 something years, looking like the old Rifter, I gave it a slow themed red, black, and yellow design. So there is actually a whole video up on how I painted it. And then, you know, when things get a little, when I've had a decent chance of looking at the Megatron from the 10th anniversary box, 20th, gosh, I'm already screwing up on the stream, 20th anniversary box, this will get a slow makeover. Putting paint on a model takes guts and looks great. Thank you. Thank you. And then, so I'm a member of Slow Children at Play, the alliance that has the very funny logo. I do not have that logo on me. I have my own branding. But I take other things as well. Ooh. And I took the McFarlane Space Marine. Big old Space Marine. Yellow is a horrible color to paint. Horrible color to paint. And I didn't find out until after I finished this project. Paint it pink first and then paint yellow. that's the trick. If ever you're needing to paint anything yellow at all. So, but yeah. White base is also good. White base is also good. And then use an airbrush. Gosh. Okay. So, kind of got a little bit off on a ramble. One of the things that you all get for being here and watching me or any other EVE Online partner this week, next week, and the following week, you had it an opportunity last week as well, is there are exclusive Galnet stream skins. I don't know if I can show off next week or the week after's skin, but I can show you what you get for watching this stream for at least 4 hours. And here's the trick. My streams are typically about 4 hours. This is the reward for watching the CCP channel exclusively. The CCP channel exclusively, this stream, or any other CCP stream this week. So you'll get yourself a Malediction Galnet Streamscast skin. So, and then last week was for the Pioneer. For the Pioneer. Yes, pretty avoiding. Kem, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. All right. So, we're going to start off with some exploration. We might do a little PvP a little later in the stream, but all throughout, we're going to be talking about lore. All throughout, we're going to be talking about lore. Make sure I don't get myself ganked on the undock of Jita. Or high sec, Jita might as well be Mos Eisley. Might as well be Mos Eisley. All right. Hey there, Crab McNugget. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and film it to a random location using noise filament, so it should be fun seeing where we kind of end up. Now, I'm trying to think of the lore thing to talk about today. It'll probably end up being something joke related. Garista's lore. Now that's actually something I've not invested a lot of time reading in, and we could discover it together. The giant never to be built Keep Star. Oh, the Palatine. The Palatine Keep Star. Oh, well, isn't this funny? Isn't this funny? Any slow members in the chat? Would you look where I ended up? I ended up in our old neck of the woods before we moved to Dronelands. Bit muffled. Bit muffled. Let me see if I can listen to that myself really quick. Might hear double for a second. Let's see if we're going to hear double. Let's see. It does sound a little muffled. Little muffled. Not sure how I'm going to fix that on the fly without it being the only thing we do this stream. Music is a tad high. Thank you, Loki. I will lower that just a tad. Let me know how that sounds. All right. Let's get going. Let's see what we can find. For those of you who do not know, I talk just about every stream, every time I'm doing exploration. I talk about exploration. I talk about how it used to be my most hated activity. until, because I just couldn't get it. I would spend forever trying to scan down a signature. The hacking minigame would just tear me a new one. And then I learned some rules. Thank you, Konu. Thank you, Konu. If ever you want to, and that's a combat site, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to set a destination. We're going to go somewhere. So I talk about different rules for exploration. The shirt says slow community. Slow community. Yes, I have branding. So we're gonna look for a destination. We're gonna head out this way. It actually has a pretty cool design on the back, so I'll go ahead and share that here. I don't know if it's actually gonna come through, but there it is. If I was muffled before, I'm definitely muffled now. So this is of my own design, so I actually do sell this. I actually gifted one to Shad Squatch, and when he was streaming last week, he wore it. And I'm like, that is so cool, dude. You didn't have to do that. So yeah, I talk about different things with exploration, different rules that actually most everybody else knows. And I didn't learn until way later playing the game. That made exploration actually fun for me and turned into my primary moneymaker. So if ever you've been doing exploration, and I'm going to go ahead and shrink my face a little bit. Shrink my face just a little bit. If you've ever seen, or if you're wondering why I'm not putting my probes right on here, it's because of a nifty little rule called the 4AU rule. In most cases with exploration, the cosmic signature will actually be within 4AU of the celestial. So I can go ahead and ignore that result. So for example, this signature right here. Normally, Pro Explorer, you had me at 4AU rule. Right on. So normally, you would have to start with like an 8AU scan to start scanning this thing down. Congrats on your CCP stream. Thank you, Eve Miner. Thank you, Eve Miner. So instead of doing that, you can actually cut your scanning time in half by looking at where the celestials are that are impacting or crossing into the circle, and then just set your probes up here and then start scanning. If it's a normal cosmic signature, it will show up within this area, just like here. There's two situations where the 4AU rule would not apply, and that would be if it is a ghost site or a wormhole. Some wormholes spawn out in the middle of nowhere, and you do have to scan those down. But if this is an exploration site, I'm going to show you guys the hacking rule. The 4AU rule is really the only rule for scanning. Everything beyond that, as far as hacking goes, is there's the 8 node rule and then the 6 hex rule. So this is a combat site as well, so we're just going to go ahead and move on. Sorry if I missed it, but is there a scanning skill requirement for the 4AU rule? Now, my skills are maxed out for scanning. Well, not maxed out. I still have astrometric range finding. So I don't have perfect scanning skills, The 4AU rule, what it does is it mostly speeds up what you're doing. It doesn't necessarily improve. It doesn't necessarily improve the scan strength, but you can mess around with the distance that the probes are at to kind of compensate a little bit. Skill effects, if it's level 4 or 5, yeah, so if the site itself is a level 4 or level 5 site, like a sleeper site, you might be in a little trouble with scanning things. Just a little. You can probably get a little creative. When it comes to scanning. Like, for example, if you hold down Control, you can actually change the distance. I'm going to actually move this away from where the WeHype menu is. You can actually change the distance from the probes from each other. So you can actually kind of compound the scan a little bit better. It's actually how I found some really tricky exploration sites that was stuck at like 99 1/4. So once we do find a data site, I'm going to show you guys some hacking tricks. And then for those of you who don't know, this cosmic signature, what this red dot means is the signature is somewhere along this line. And then there's a whole bunch of different, not necessarily rules, but tricks to learning how these sites are scanned down. Oh, good stuff. So I am going to actually move on, since this is a combat site and I don't need to continue scanning it down. But if ever you've had this situation where it's split, you go for the one that is furthest away. That is the rule or trick or way of doing things with scanning this way. So since this is a combat site, we're just going to move on. By the way, I don't have a thing up for it, but I can actually copy and paste it. Hey, Kara, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let me find, here we go. What you can do, and Konu, you might want to have this ready, copy and paste every once in a while. Oh, it's not going to apply here. It's not going to apply here. Darn. So I have a WeHype campaign going on with some skins. However, because I'm streaming from the CCP account and not here, the stream hours are not going to count here. So that's funny. Did we just scare an Ishtar Ratter? I think we might have. That's okay. That's okay. If you see a Lynn Rankin in local, run. You don't know if I'm a Sino buzzard or not. Did this is such good energy for an Eve stream. Thank you so much, brother. No worries. In fact, we're going to have some throughout the night. We're going to talk about Eve lore. We're going to talk about Eve lore. We're going to talk about how we got here, whether Terra is still here or not, which it is. We're going to talk about the true identity of the Triglavians and the Sleepers. Like I mentioned a little earlier in this stream, it's all Jove. It is all Jove. Hello, everyone joining in the chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Now, I don't know much about Triglavian lore as far as their life inside the abyss, but I know how they ended up there. I know how they ended up there. Now, some of my lore may not be canon anymore. It may have silently been retconned because, unfortunately, lore people don't typically stick around at CCP, which is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. So the story kind of takes a shift every time a new person comes on board, and I don't know who's currently on board. But yeah. So my lore is current as of a little bit after the Triglavian crisis. Ooh, we've got a relic site. We've got a site. May not be the best site. It's just a nice little level 1, but we'll go for it. It's not a stream though until we hear about Caroline Star or Jove. In fact, where is Caroline Star? Where is Caroline Star? Where is... It's over here somewhere, damn it. Where is Caroline Star? There it is. There's Caroline Star. A supernova that happens at superluminal speeds. Because, and actually this is a great example here, because here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, or who have not done the math, the Eve map is 100 light years top to bottom, north-south. Caroline Star is over here in W477-P. I'm actually quite impressed that I moved my mouse right on top of W477-P. That just shows how much I've talked about this lore, that I can just throw a dart and I land on Caroline Star. That is about 90 to 100 light years away. Every part of New Eden saw it at the same time. That's not how light speed works, which means the explosion happened at superluminal speeds. And at one of my first streams, streaming, imagine that, a stream about streaming. We covered the history of Caroline Star and a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff there. So, I am not a cherry picker. I'm not a cherry picker when it comes to exploration sites. I hack everything, good or bad. That's why you see I do not have a cargo scanner. I do not have a cargo scanner. But this is going to be a great opportunity for me to show you all some hacking rules. Some hacking rules that make exploration actually enjoyable. So I'm going to go ahead and start my hack on this. And the first rule applies if you are not spawning in the center. If you spawn in the corners, which is most hacking sites, this applies. The node will spawn no less than 8 nodes away from where you spawn, unless you spawn in the center. Unless you spawn in the center. So, we already know we have to go to kind of this far side. We're going to go ahead and start hacking here. We're going to start hacking. And then here's the thing with this. This node, this is where we encounter the next rule, the 6 hex rule. If a node is surrounded on all sides, that means this node is safe. It is never going to have anything bad in it, except for one situation. Except for one situation. So I'm going to go ahead and go here, go here, go here. All those were safe. All of those were safe. The one situation, if something is in there, something bad is in there, that means the system core that we're all looking for is in one of the 6 nodes. So if you see something bad in this central node, you know your journey is almost over with hacking. So we're going to go ahead and keep looking for this core. Should be right around here. By the way, this is another thing. The data caches. 60 to 70% of the time they are something bad. Do not click them unless it is a dire circumstance. And there's the core. Unless you have run out of all options and you are desperately looking for a repair. And we got to listen to Permaband. It's Permaband all night on this stream, mostly because I don't want to risk CCP getting mad at me for streaming some other kind of music. So we're just going to chill with some Permaband. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So we spawned in the center. That means the node could spawn, the system core could spawn right here, and then we go over to Reddit and we have someone paste the checklist going. Haha. It's right there. Right there. Now I got to go over to Reddit and go, hey guys, look, the node is right here. I didn't have to go far. And then someone can reply with the little check mark. Oh, wow, that's a great screenshot of a core right next to where you spawn. It's good stuff. It's almost like I manifested it. I'm not that lucky. But it was actually a pretty good can, 13 mil. Have you ever pulled the system locations in relation to each other in the static data export? You can see everything such as real locations of wormholes and abyssal dead space. I have seen that. I have seen that. Wormhole space is way off to the side somewhere, and that's mostly to make sure it stays out of jump range. And wormhole space is all constructed in different constellations. It's actually really cool. Is this a buzzard or a heron? Buzzard. Buzzard. 1,500 light years away. I mean, I love that. I love that. I didn't know that the Abyss showed up on that data export of regions and star locations and then plotting it on the map. Puts it all in similar spots. I did not know that. See, just as much as I'm showing you guys tips and tricks and things you may already know, you guys are teaching me things that I do not know. How often do null groups use the new exploration modules to spawn more sites? Pretty often. Pretty often. So, like, I believe we're about to install an exploration upgrade. It's just nice. It's nice having that little extra income, especially with relic sites to help build different things. I had to search for it. You can find it under a Reddit post from that guy. Okay, nice. Where is this stupid core? It's got to be up in here. There it is. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We've got 404 people over on the Twitch. It's a great feeling. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hey, Saber! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. And I've got some sleeping dogs here who may or may not make an appearance later in the stream. I've got Ember and Cinder here as usual. How are you, sir? How's the baby? Baby is good. Baby is good. Sleeping surprisingly well for a 2-month-old. Surprisingly well. All right, and I've got my probes and we're good to go. And that is a hacked site. That is a hacked site. All right. What are these notifications? Is it Reddit drama? No, it's Discord drama. Even better. Oh, let's see. Gotta love all the drama. Was said site cherry picked? Nope. Nope. I do not do any cherry picking on sites. You'll see proof of that. I don't have any cargo scanners here. The reason why I don't cherry pick is if I stick around in a region, it causes it to respawn somewhere. It causes it to respawn. So a cherry pick site is not good for anyone, not even the person who does the cherry picking, because they're just preventing themselves from future spawns. What are we gonna do? There's no drink button. You're gonna be okay without the reminder. Drink water. For those of you who don't know, I have a chat command that someone can spend some channel points and make me drink some water. So, plays a long time ago. Nice. How are you doing, Commander Gray? How are you doing? We are just doing some exploration, hunting around, seeing what we can find. Who knows? We might even find Major Tom. We might find Major Tom. You never know. You never know. It's only a harem if you get caught. Only time I would cherry pick is Operation Center sites and rearguard sites in Faction Warfare. Yeah, those are the only exceptions. That and ghost sites. The reason why is as soon as you hack one can, a timer goes off and it despawns the site. So that way it can respawn somewhere else. That is the only exception to that. Interesting. The 4AU rule is not working here. Might mean we're looking at a potential ghost site. Or no, there's a signature or there's a celestial right here. So I just had the 4AU rule in the wrong spot. Yeah, so ghost sites, they despawn after 30 minutes. And this is a combat site, so we're just going to move on. They despawn after 30 minutes after the first can is hacked. Ghost sites, they despawn within 2 to 3 minutes as soon as you arrive. Because then rats come in and start trying to blow you up. You are a dad now. Drink responsibly. Yep. I have to stay hydrated. That's what I need to do. I don't know about the SCC storage sites though. I don't mess with them. The minefields, I died to one minefield. I'm like, yeah, I'm not brave enough for this right now. There's actually quite a few signatures here. I wonder if they're detected. There's a lot of signatures here. Do these have the words detected in them? If it's detected, that means it's spawned by a SOV upgrade. Might have been a little too aggressive there. Do you ever set a ping on sites in hostile space or ghost sites? Not really. Not really. Not me personally. Okay, so that's a combat site. So nothing crazy there. That should be good. The other site that despawns that you cannot cherry pick is any relic and data site in the drone regions. I learned this a while ago. And honestly, I really kind of like that mechanic, and it needs to be applied to other data and relic sites. The way that it works, and that's a wormhole. The way that it works is in the drone regions. As soon as you hack the first can in a data or relic site, the cosmic signature, the actual warpable and scannable thing, disappears. Meaning you literally cannot cherry pick those sites because they despawn by themselves. And this is a note for Slow. It looks like we've got some leftover bookmarks from when we used to live near the area. Let's see. Here's a relic site. Let's see if it says detected or not. So yeah, I actually really like that with drone lands. Now that Slow we're living up in Kelvala. That's not detected. Is the relic sites. I don't need to scan it further. What am I doing? Is the respawn mechanics of the relic and data sites, because like I said, as soon as you hack the first can, this might be a ghost site or another wormhole. As soon as you hack the first can, the signature goes away and no one else can scan it. So effectively it's cherry pick proof. You are never going to run into a site that is cherry picked in drone regions, because every time you find one and you're the first one there, it is always a fresh site. This is going to be silly to scan down. I have a feeling it's going to be a wormhole. It's going to make me think that it's a ghost site. And then it's just going to go, haha, here's a really difficult to scan down wormhole. I have to glance over every once in a while on my phone to see if my wife needs a hand with the baby, like a blowout or something. And would you look at this, everyone? The 6 hex rule. This node should have been safe, but because it's not, that means the core is in one of these 6 nodes. This is what makes hacking enjoyable to me now, is understanding all the little rules that go into hacking. And everything just kind of clicked with me. And I'm like, oh, just woke up. Didn't mean to miss the big stream. You didn't. You're here. Sent you a Discord friend request to ask about streaming in slow. Streaming in slow. Don't gotta look at it now. My brain is probably not translating very well right now on that. But let me see. Where did that friend request go? I don't think I see it. Did I already accept it? Anyways, we're gonna get back to this. We're gonna go ahead, and one thing I do with hacking is I always kind of try and identify all the little 6 hexes, and I just kind of burn for those. And there it is. We found it. We found it. And this is a data site. Ooh, it's a level 5. Ooh, I think we found a sleeper, and I don't think I'm equipped to take it on.
Some say it's more the trip than the
I
destination.
do not think we are equipped to take it on. I do have tank. It depends on what kind it is.
An exploitation.
we could watch ourselves hilariously explode here. Now this is where I'm all the way dialed in on this, so we'll have to see how well I can. Okay, so it's a superior sleeper cache. This is where I'm gonna try and do this. Have a good stream. Oh yeah, I got you. Ooh, we did manage to scan it down. I didn't think that was actually gonna work. Let me finish this side and then we'll go do that sleeper cache. And die trying. I need to learn hacking. It always confused me. There's a couple easy rules with hacking. The core is going to be over here somewhere. Yep, that's bad. That is very bad. That's good. There's the core. I should have enough HP for it. There's a couple neat little tricks you can do with hacking. And there's really two main rules that actually make sense for hacking. Does the said trick? Holy shit, it worked. Yeah, pretty much. So there's two main rules to pay attention to, Strawberry. When you're hacking, you want to be looking for two things. If you spawn in the corners, whatever corner you're at, the core is going to be somewhere on the opposite end. Somewhere on the opposite end. That's the 8 node rule. The core will not spawn within 8 nodes of where you spawn. That does not apply if you spawn in the center. It could be the very next node. The other thing you want to look for is kind of the safe havens. Any node that is surrounded on all sides is a safe node, except if the system core is right next to, except when something bad is in the center. If there's something bad in the center, that means the system core is right around. So typically what I do is I come straight here and check these spots first. So I've got another spot over here that I can go check. Let's see. It's not in here. And you'll notice that I don't go for these data caches. 60 to 70% of the time, 60 to 70% of the time, there's something bad. 8 is bait and rule of 6. Yep. Pretty much. Let's see here. I swear. Okay, so my moderator, Konu, in the chat, go ahead and wave. Go ahead and wave, Konu. I love you. I love you too. I love you too. Konu, go ahead and raise your hand. Raise your hand, Konu. I don't know what you're talking about. You gave me a 6-7 joke in our DMs here. I'm calling you out in our DMs. It is so rude. See, here's the thing. I treat my moderators well, but Konu's also my brother. So my younger brother. So I also get a little bit of privilege to kind of mess with him a little bit. We. This is cute. The we. Right now it's just you. Because I wasn't able to get Orion in as a moderator for this. So Orion, you are safe from the abuse today. You are good, a roamer with a duder. Yep. I can't send subs, so I don't mind. Yep. It's a good stream so far. Good stream so far. We're actually an hour in already on the stream. That is mind-blowing. How fast time goes by. I'm pretty low on health. Yeah, that was the wrong button. It's a good thing these have 2 chances. And this is why I love the 6 hex rule. Because now all of these are safe. And I just hacked half of the thing already. And there's the core. All right, so what do you guys think? Do we scan down the rest of the stuff here? We got 2 other signatures here. Or do we go straight for the sleeper site? While you guys are deciding in chat, I'm going to go ahead and start scanning. Can't believe Konu, of all people, would give a 6-7 joke. Can't leave loot behind. That's true. That's true. Kono, you're lucky you're taller. Avoiding, you got him. 8-9. Sleeper can be a very 6 out of 7 challenge rating. Chat, you're being very funny right now with the 6-7 jokes. I thought 6 was afraid of 7. I thought so too. Now they've just gone and coalitioned up. Now they've just gone and coalitioned up, and it's not fair. How many systems does Slow hold Sov for? We own 69 systems. We own 69 systems in Kalevala. I think it's 69 systems. Now we just need 4 or 5 to be a thing, and we can count to 10. Oh, there's a conspiracy. Yep. I know. 6-7 is so 2025. Get with the times, people. Get with the times. It is current year. Hey, I'm not near that age until tomorrow. I found a level 5 sleeper in a 0.5 system. That is doable in a Estero. What is the name specifically of the site? Is it a superior? Ooh, another sleeper site. We have 2 sleeper sites. Is it a superior, a limited, superior? Ooh, and a 0.5 system. I didn't think they were there. So we have 2 superior sleeper caches here, friends. You should be able to do it in an Estero. It depends on your fit. Definitely watch a guide. Definitely watch a guide for it. I'm going to go ahead and pull probes in. And no, I am not the guide. I am not the guide. I'm going to get the Eve University page for... I'm going to get the Eve University page for this going. This should be able to do... This should be able to do it, but I don't know because because I only have half the fit of my normal superior sleeper fits. All right, so we're gonna do this together. We are gonna risk ourselves 25 mil and a ship. Okay. This is one big puzzle, and definitely I do not want to go into that gas cloud. The area you're entering seems to be a power plant terminal, presumably to power up some machines in other parts of the complex. It's not working properly. Da, 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 da. Okay. First, we're going to read. Let's see. When we arrive in the site, I think the Eve University article might need a little sprucing up. Okay, so that's empty. So we have to go to the Solar Ray observation. So we landed. Take the nearby. So this is the turret room right here. This is the turret room. That much I remember from the last time doing this. We should be able to take this rift, and it should warp us over here. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. If you land further... Okay. We're just going to go this way. We're going to go the long way. How'd y'all get around before cars? Listen, I walked uphill twice, getting to and from the living room. So we're going to go to the Solar Ray observation unit, and we're going to hack it, and we're going to get some gifts. Get some discs. I have learned one thing about streaming is how streaming and doing YouTube. I do YouTube as well. That's actually where I started, and streaming was kind of a afterthought. I started with YouTube. One thing I've learned is how much of a stutter I have. So we're just going to take this nice, easy, and chill. We're not going to flare our signature or anything with this. We're just going to go through. All in Dart! It's great seeing you! Welcome to the stream on the CCP Twitch channel. All right. It's all new. Everything's new. It's so scary. I agree. Okay, we're in loot range. Have you learned to control the stutter? I haven't noticed anything. I have. A lot of it comes with heavy enunciation. Sometimes I try and speak too quickly and words kind of blend and blur together. So a lot of it is a conscious slow down. All right, what keys do we get? We get the infrared. I have not done the infrared before, which should be this one here. Infrared. All right, let's see here. Oh, we're starting with the mine room. We're starting with the mine room. That's going to be great. All right, so that should align this rift here. Using the crystal disk, the alignment is now correct and the Solar Ray power terminal is stable. Let's see, hold on. There are 3 containers. Will considerably reduce the damage. Okay, so now we can go over here and hack these. We might need to dive in and out, but we should have enough tank to take care of these. We're going to start with the pristines. Eve came out when I was 2. Ooh, Konu, that hurts. Don't ever say that ever again. All right. Yeah, the damage is not bad. We're definitely going to need to dive in and out. I'm going to keep range. No, wrong thing. Keep range of this thing. Come on. I do not want to pulse my MWD. We're going to take things nice and slow and methodical with this. Nice, slow, methodical. And there's the core. Good. I think we're actually passively repping through right now. A little. So we're gonna keep going here. Loki is right. Konu banned the Nun 1900s people. Don't do that. Don't do that. He'll end the stream. Ooh, oh, that's a bad thing. My hardener's about to run out of cap. That means we're going to take a little more damage. Time to get the fuck out. We're going to go over here, get my hardener back on, and we're going to recoup a little. Ooh. That was scary. The only thing this thing cannot do is the archive room. So we're just gonna get out of the damage cloud. Should be out of the damage cloud any second now. Yeah, it almost got me. There we go. We're out of the damage cloud. And we've got one more intact. Your aid starts with a 19. How'd you all survive without color? Konu. These are lovely people in chat. Let's see here. John DePlume, thank you for the Twitch message. Sorry, I was not looking directly at that, but that is cool. That's cool. We'll take a look at this while my shields are regenning. So if you take the EVE Online location files for every solar system and then plot them on an XY, this is what all of the game looks like. So this is where all the tutorial mission locations are. This is where Abyssal Dead Space is. And then System in the Middle of Nowhere Spooky. This is Wormhole Space. Let me see. What is this? I love my wife. I told her I was going to be the original intent of the stream was I was going to be an audiobook for you all. We were going to read some Empyrean Age or Templar 1. But then as I was talking to Konu, and going, what would be good? So I started reading a little bit, and he's like, you should have something visual on screen. I'm like, yeah, I should. And hardener, jeez, there we go. And then you're like, and then I'm like, yeah, you're right. So now I've got to panic, figure out something else to do. So that was that conversation. So yes, Konu did cost you. Y'all throwing me under the bus, Lynn. And then let me go, to my wife. So I think we can hack this one. And then get out and recharge our shields again. There's the core. Ooh, 41 mil. That is not nice. I'm going to do one pulse of MWD. We'll see. Okay, blooming my sig does not increase the damage of the solar flare. That's nice. I thought it was going to flare my sig. Okay, thus far in this trip, my friends, we have made 65. We've made roughly 90 mil. Roughly 90 mil. Konu, did you just seriously throw in Skibbity? I'm going to have a serious talk with you about whether you're going to mod for me in the future. You'll never take my kid card. I'm merely a child with adult money. That part is true. For the record, Konu does ask for it for a lot. He does ask for it a lot of the time. All right, we're going to go in, and since now we know that the MWD blooming sig does not increase the solar flare damage, we're going to get in and out a lot quicker. In theory. Because it also just means that our cap is going to run out quicker. Oh, system core, where are you? Good, I needed that. And there's the system core. Good on cap. We've got one more here, which is this mangled one. I am not going to hit the MWD because that'll just screw our cap over a little bit. Yeah, it is way more fun being a kid. It is way more fun being a kid. And I completely regret as a kid going, I want to grow up. Because no one warned me about taxes. No one. Not a single adult. They left that as a surprise. Sorry, Lynn, you are a dad now. Not an option. Yeah. All right. So we just did the solar plant. Solar power plant. Solar ray. Sol ray. We're going to get ourselves out of the damage there. We're going to go ahead and hack this as long as it's a safe thing to hack. There we go. We can start wrapping up. We can rep up our shields. We've actually walked away with quite a bit of loot so far. We've got 117 mil worth of stuff. All right. We're going to go with the sentry room. We're going to go into the sentry room next. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to hack this really quick. And then we're going to do the sentry room, which is actually a really fun room. It is a really fun room. And the reason why I say that is there's a cool little mechanic in that room where you go in, you hack a turret in there, and it starts shooting things in there for you. And then you can hack another thing that automatically repairs the turret that you switched its friend or foe tags on. And then we kind of just get to watch it go destroy stuff. All right. So we've got this. Upon entering, look for the nearby remote defense grid. Okay. I don't need to lock it. Here we go. Not to mention the hangover lasting 3 days. What am I missing in chat? Poor Lynn, intensely focused, and we're complaining about age. Okay, so we are going to hack the remote defense grid. Keep range 5,000. I'm going to turn on my hardener. As long as I stay out here, I should be okay. Stay out of this range. As long as I don't shoot them, they should not shoot me. Okay. If I fail this, I have to run. If I fail this hack, I have to run. God damn it. I should have enough HP for that. Okay, there we go. So now I've got a thing that is helping me. So I've got a turret that I've converted to my side. And all the turrets should be shooting each other now. And I've got 2 hack attempts on this. If I hack this, it is going to keep our turret alive, and then we just watch it mop up. And that means it's probably somewhere over here. There's the core, and I've got enough for it. Perfect. Perfect. So now, if I go over here, I get way far away. We can kind of just chill here for a minute while our little turret friend does its job. And I can introduce you guys to my other fun thing that I like to do. with Eve because I have a space mouse. Anytime you're watching the Alliance tournament, or one of my PvP videos, I try and break out my space mouse all the time for cinematic shots. Oh, Singularity or Tranquility? This is Tranquility. This is live. So this little turret friend of ours is going to town, taking out the bad turrets for us. So we can see this thing is taking damage. We should see it taking a couple shots. What does this said? Space Mouse. So the Space Mouse is a CAD software tool. So it's used for 3D manipulation of the camera, of the model, used in CAD software. EVE Online supports it for camera work here. Cool. Get ready for the flashbang. Flashbang in 3, 2, boom. So it allows you to move the camera around freely, do some cool shots, and it allows you to get really up close and personal with some of these things you otherwise would not have been able to. Ooh, what happened? Oh no. Oh no, guys, we fucked up. We fucked up. I fucked up, not you guys. Because I cloaked it, despawned the site. Yeah, guess what? We've got another one in this system. Oh, we can do that again. Lesson learned. GG. See, even I learned some things. But hey, you know, it's a good thing we've got another one. There's 2 superior sleeper caches in the same system here. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Damn KB, I give up. What you talking about? Talking about your kill board? I'll have to see if this software is included in the AutoCAD I use for work. Touchscreen. It definitely takes getting used to manipulating the EVE Online camera. Oh, we landed in the sentry room. I gotta take the rift. Take the rift. Go, 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 go. I don't want to be in there yet. Okay. Phew. There we go. Aren't you going to change fit? I don't actually have my proper sleeper cache fit, so we're kind of just having fun with it. I have the tank, and that's kind of what matters. Hardcore, no fit changes. Yeah, we'll go with that instead of absent-mindedness. non-optimal play. Here's the thing. This is my true opinion, not to offend anybody. It might though. I believe min-maxing is the quickest way to min-max yourself out of a game. That's just my truest opinion. Infrared. Okay, we're basically going to be repeating what we did in the last room. There, Switch to PC was trying to save, say, glad Windows is over the login screen. Winter Nexus is over. Got it. Yeah, that was pretty blinding. All right. Now we can do this. I'm gonna go ahead and get us some initial speed. Good. It's a game. Play it like one. Yes! That is the way to think of things. How much ISK from this site on average? How are they? They're pretty good. I mean, in this site alone, and keep in mind I screwed up and can't finish. I failed one site essentially because I cloaked. Trying to be cool. That's what I get for trying to be cool. I think it's over here. There it is. We made about 80 mil in that one site, and we just in that one can there was 30. So there's decent loot. One time I did a sleeper cache, and it netted me about 300. Are you going on the public fleet with Mike Home tomorrow? I was not aware of a public fleet. I was not aware of a public fleet. This is like Christian Rock of Eve. Pretty much. Oh, system core. Oh, system core. Where the hell are you? There we go. Man, I think this site is more lucrative than the other one. I am going to hack this one and then make my way out of the gas cloud and let my shields recharge. I want to do one of these in my Odysseus one of these days, but I'm not gonna filament that thing. As fun as that would be. Okay, there's the core. All right, let's take a quick break from the cloud. We've got 2 more to do. Do you know Mike Hume? No, I don't. Odidius. Oh, Jopaphora. I didn't read the name before. You're trying to get a clip. How are you? Welcome to the stream. You almost... Or did you succeed? You got 2 clips. Okay, yeah. Okay. It's not a slow stream without getting me to say something. Ah.
Full speed ahead. Bang, bang, you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I did. You got it. You got it.
Have a shot.
Kono, you know what to do. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're just gonna recharge our shields a little bit.
Got my best fit on. We're gonna have some fun.
We're gonna take care of the last two cans here. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do this so I can have the instructions up. I'm gonna recover some cap. What I learned in boating school today is all right. Let's see what is going on. While we're recharging shield, Amber, hello. You want to come say hi? Want to come say hi? Oh. Dog hair, black shirt, does not mix, but this is Ember, my Brittany Spaniel. She is lovely. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. It's not a slow stream until we get both. Now you can get banned on Chujins. It's not a stream unless we get both doggies up. Cinder. Cinder. Hi. Hi, Cinder. You want to say hi? Come here. Oh. And this is Cinder. King Charles Cavalier. It's not a stream until we get both of them on. They are good girls. They're hanging out with me. And I've got dog hair now, but that's okay. All right, that was enough time. We should be able to get back in and hack the last two here. Adorable pupper, thank you. Thank you. Don't cloak, yes. No, we are not going to cloak. We are not going to cloak. No cloaking. All right, we're gonna move through here. I hate when I do that. I uncover a good thing and then drink water, lizard, hoopla. You're just hitting all the things you can't right now. I normally have chat commands where my chat can go like, make me drink water or something. Ooh, gotta be careful. I'm on very low health. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That very much doesn't help. Okay. I think we get 2 chances. That's okay. You're staying. Your points are staying above 0 this stream. Yeah, because you're using CCP points instead of my points. Man, I cannot catch a break with this one. There we go. And I do not do any cherry picking or anything, so I take the good cans with the bad. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Let's see. Where is the core? Not over there. Man, this is a mess. There's the core, and I've got enough health for it. Good. Okay. Now we're going to go to the turret room. I hate going and getting a really annoying site to scan. Each can hard to get and turns out to be nothing but carbon. Yeah, that is the bad thing about hacking and scanning and such. And not having a cargo scanner. Because then sometimes you'll find cans that have nothing. Not even carbon. Those are probably the most annoying cans. Is, like you said, it's a very difficult hack. It's a red grade hack. And then there's nothing inside. Not even carbon. They wouldn't even insult me with carbon. Easiest can gives good loot. Can you almost fail 2 times? Gives carbon. Yep. Yep. And I hate clicking too quick because of stuff like that. I hate clicking too quick. 111 mil just in this one can. That is very nice. It's very nice. Ooh, and we've actually filled up. So we've got 53 mil in here and 291 mil in here. So now we go hack the turret again and not cloak this time. Like, that was silly. All right. We can do this. We can do this. Lots of polarized. Yes, lots and lots of polarized. All right, let's hack this thing here. Or turn on my hardener just in case I screw up. And I'm going to have a warp out ready. In case I screw up, because with this, I only have 1 chance. Shield, that's going to help. All right. Ooh, but we've got the system core right here. There we go. So we got that. Now they should be distracted. And then I should be able to MWD over there without attracting attention. Okay, the hostile sentry guns in the area have started targeting the rewired sentry turret. There we go. All right, now we're going to hack this repair station, which is going to repair our newly hacked drone. And everyone, if you enjoy the type of content that I'm putting out right here, I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm trying to keep things fluid with the baby, just in case, you know what, stream's just not going to happen a certain day or whatever. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 0200 to 0600. We do random PvP. We do exploration. We talk about lore, teaching everybody more and more about the world that we live in. Because Eve is alive. Eve is alive. All right, turret room. So now we just got to wait for the... Now we just have to wait for these turrets to go down. So we've got 3 more. Yeah. Konu said what? I'm scrolling through the chat and he's not saying that. Loki, are you trying to get Konu in trouble for no reason? That's not very nice. That is not very nice. Oh, Konu. Lynn said 6-7. Loki, we're gonna have trouble. We're gonna have trouble. And it's not just with my ears. All right. We are definitely not going to be able to do the archive room, which is this hyperflux and this vessel rejuvenation battery. We're not going to be able to do those. Let's see here. Let's see here. And then we have to stay away from these plasma chambers. They will explode. How come? Because you're tattling on me. You're tattling on me. All right, all of the turrets are down, and we can hack all of these and stay way far away from this plasma chamber. Why can't you do those two cans? It requires a battleship level tank in the archive room. It requires battleship level tank, not this. I thought I heard him say it from across the room. What do you mean across the room? You're not in my house. So yeah, we get up to some fun stuff. I believe the Odysseus can do it. I believe the Odysseus can do it. We are actually running out of cargo space. We have 45 cubic meters left. We might need to make a trip towards Jeddah. And I do not have any Pochman Highway stuff. May I ask what rigs tank you use for this? Yes. So I'm using just a Republic Fleet medium shield extender, Tech 2 multi-spectrum, and then T2 explosives. That is what I am doing. So we might have just filled up our exploration trip before it even started. And honestly, I thought we were going to die, so I didn't bring any Pochman filaments with me. So this is going to be entertaining. But yeah, so we do quite a bit with our streams. We have a good time. I hope. We talk about Eve lore. We talk about really anything. One stream I don't need to hack that. One stream we talked about the geopolitics of Eve and why prismaticide is good. Yeah, easy enough. And then I am looking to get into other content, but not gonna do that. These plasma chambers seem volatile. You should stay away from them. Yeah, I am gonna stay well away from them. I am far enough away. Thank you for telling me. And 23 mil. I do not have a Wii hype on this because I'm streaming from the CCP account. Unfortunately, my Wii Hype is not going to work on here. Sadly. But it will when I stream Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, tomorrow and the day after. It will work when I stream over there. You are welcome to sign up with it. So that way, if a giveaway gets triggered, you have access to it immediately. I'm going to need to drop some, like, trash mods or something. All right, this is about as close as I want to get to those plasma things. Oh no, I have to get even closer. Ugh. So I'm definitely going to need to drop some of the trash T1 mods. In order to make some room for the rest of this stuff. And I've got a lot of low value stuff like these rams. As much as people are going to hate me for dropping these, I need to make room. I need to make room. And then I've got some over here as well. Where's my container that I just spawned? Right here. It'll save us a lot of room. So we can stay out exploring for longer. Especially some things like metal scrap. There we go. Alright, so we just saved us a lot of cargo space. Cool. Now we can keep moving. Dead Brain has taken over. Yep. It absolutely has. Alright, so I should be in range for the rest of these. Go ahead and do that. But Lynn, you need those carbons. No, I don't. No, I don't. Keep them away from me. And then with my streaming, it actually is not that difficult to get me to talk about EVE Online lore. Mostly Jovian. Mostly Jovian EVE Online lore. I've never seen a cat battery like that before. Never seen a cat battery like that before. And here we are on the Safe Hex Highway. Then we get quite a few little things here. What is your fave player lore? First Titan dying? Ooh, my fave player lore. My favorite player lore. Ooh. I like the classic Bob. Oh. My favorite player lore is of a goon conflict years and years and years ago. I forget who they were fighting. However, the leadership of that alliance, whoever it was, I think it was goons, that did this. They noticed their enemy was mostly using Galente capital ships. So what they did was they put a bounty on Galente ice miners, sent the fuel prices for Galente ice through the roof, and made it so that way the enemy fleet, the enemy, whoever they were fighting, couldn't afford to fight anymore. Literally could not afford to fight anymore because they had to be very, very selective with when they brought their caps out, because it was super expensive for them because of the way ice prices were going up for them. Meaning they just kept their entire capital fleet hostage. So that's one of my favorite pieces of Eve lore. I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything else in here. The mine room, hold on. Oh, what did I do? I was struggling to find the mute button for my microphone. There we go. You guys did not deserve to hear my sneeze. No one deserves to hear my sneeze. All right, so let's figure out the tally. Thank you, Conan. 411 mil before blueprints. That is not bad. That is not bad whatsoever. Now the more terrifying part, getting back to Jita, because I am still mostly full. And like a silly person, all I have is noise filaments. I did not get a Potchman Highway filament. Oh, let's see. Unless a very helpful passerby has some. Though if I broadcast my location, which you guys can probably already see, it is just as likely that ne'er-do-wells will come and find me faster than the Good Samaritans. That's okay. We can find a wormhole. Find a wormhole on our way out to get out. The one time I'm actually happy for a wormhole. Watch it go straight into a Laserhawk's gate camp. What are my daily rewards today? Ooh, guys! We just got a ton of skill points. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. All right. Make sure to bring my probes in. Let's start our journey to get back to Jita. All right, so we're starting in a what type of wormhole? A normal. Ooh, it's a drifter. No, is it? What is this? So there must be a drifter wormhole nearby here. Yes, Omegas, do not forget. Do not forget. In the NES store. In the NES store. Claim your free 15,000 skill points once a week. I actually thought I did, but I didn't. So, thank you, CSX Hobo. I totally forgot. All right, let's see if we can find a way home. And wormhole space is scary to me. I actually do not like being in wormhole space. So we will make this as quick as we can. I don't think that's going to work. We'll try that. What day does your NES SP reset? It resets on Tuesdays. Tuesdays. Okay, so that didn't help. It resets every Tuesday for Omegas. Jita to above. Harva. Okay. I don't think that helps too much because I have to get to Harva. And I could not find anything down in the Faith of Bolus area. All right, let's check this out. Harva is a trig space. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Let's see, where does this go? That just goes deeper into wormhole space. So this wormhole. Where is that? Wormhole database. Here we go. What class is this? This is a C5? Is that a Magnetar? Okay, I'm just gonna go back where I came. Time for excitement. Yes. And then this system, J. What is this? This one is also C5. Okay. We're just gonna keep looking. Story of my life. I'll just go back where I came. All right, so if I can make it to trig space, because I don't have any Potchman filaments. If I can make it to trig space, I will go that route. Hello, Castor! Welcome to the stream. That's a bit of an aggressive scan. I'm gonna back that off a little. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see how I am doing over here. Ooh, data site. I don't think I can actually run those. I think... Is that Jace Vorin? I mean, it says Jace Vorin, but I don't know if I want to necessarily believe it for sake of getting disappointed. How are you, my longtime old friend? How are you, my very long time old friend? Been a minute. I think it's been several thousand, even tens of thousands of minutes. How are you doing? What are you up to in Eve or out of Eve? Doing all right? Still playing Skill Q online. I feel that. I feel that. I'm just doing some exploration, coincidentally on the CCP channel. What a way things have come since the Ubuntu days. For those of you who don't know, I'm commiserating a little bit with Jason chat. We were in the same kind of starter New Bros corporation together. And man, what years those were. And man, what a spine I've gotten since then. 14 years. Yeah. Long time. Long time. I actually just had my Eve birthday a few months ago. We're ancient. We literally are. We literally are. Gasite. I'm just trying to find a way out at this point. So what are you doing in Skill Queue Online, Mr. Vorin? Who are you kind of flying with these days? Your tune turns 20 this May. Dang. Good stuff. Good stuff, Brainchasm. Got 631 friends over on the CCP Twitch channel right now. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Hope you all are enjoying the stream. Right now, we're just trying to find a way back to Jita. Get our 400 mil in loot back. Still flying with goons? Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, Matt is still active. Matt is still active. I think he's actually leading response fleet right now. I think that's what he's doing right now. I don't know. I am not doing that kind of Eve at the moment. Because I don't want the stream to turn into an Arma Hacks meme. Joppa 4 gets enough clips of me saying stupid, silly stuff. K162. Okay, so that's the wormhole I came in from. It does help if I bookmark stuff. You know, wormhole 100, not even 101, like ultra basic. Kindergarten. Wormhole kindergartening. Kindergartening. I don't know if my stutter has gotten better or worse, Jace. But yeah, Matt is still active. We're still having fun with slow and having a good time. Age check for chat. Who's over 50? I'm turning 34 tomorrow. So yeah. And then my daughter is turning 2 months. Happy birthday. Thank you. Hope you all are enjoying the stream and getting progress for the Malediction Galnet streamcast skin. You're 34 in June? Nice. Nice. I didn't think we were that similar in age. But that is fine by me. That is fine by me. We've got 57. We've got 63. Orion, how old are you if you are willing to disclose? Not gonna make you disclose against your will. Only if you want to. Only if you want to. I think you're older than me. Yeah, you're older than me. Oddly, that entire group from Ubuntu is all within a year of each other. I don't think I put that together. I don't think I quite put that together. Of course, there's a lot of things that I look back on those days and go, oh, I'm glad I'm not that person anymore. I'm not. There was a lot wrong with me back then. And Konu comes in and says, back then? You mean yesterday? Mentally 12, actually 36, feel 60. Yeah, that's also true. All right, so it looks like right now our only way out of here is through that C5 that we found. Unless this is a wormhole that leads down. So we're in a C5. There's another C5. Let's see if we can find something that goes down the class list. Yeah, Ubuntu had its share of things. It had a charm to it. I will say that it was a good environment for, okay, yeah, the C5 is our only way out. Let's see, does this take me back that way? Yeah, so that takes us back to Faith. This one, or did I get that mixed up? It served its purpose. I actually recently told the story of when I first joined Ubuntu, and I had no idea what a war was. I probably could have figured out what a war was, but I didn't know how to check that we were at war with Oblivion Chaos. And I died 3 jumps away from home base in my Caracal, and back then there was no mining frigates or anything like that. Yeah, our mortal enemy. I actually tried to recruit him a little while later, but I think they had all left the game. But anyways, I remember when I'm like, hey guys, I hopped onto the Mumble. This was way before Discord. Gosh, poor ancient. I hop onto the Mumble. I'm like, hey guys, I just died on the way to home base. What happened? And then you guys got super defensive of me, and you're like, oh, those jerks. You guys gave me a free Caracal, and told me to go the exact same route and be bait. I died again, but you wiped out their whole fleet. We went back and blew up their POS in 2016. Finally. Good stuff. All right, H296. That looks like another wormhole system. I think the nebula looks similar to this. No. Let's see. Actually, class 4 to 5. I forgot they gave this quality of life update. So this takes me deeper into wormholes. So we're gonna scan the other ones, see what we can find before committing See if we can find something that goes deeper or lower in the chain. But yes, Kono, mumble. Yes, Kono, mumble. In some ways, it's great. In other ways, I prefer Discord. Just think of this Kono. Kono is my younger brother who has the audacity of being taller than me. Think of this Kono. There were alliances, and I think there are still alliances that used Slack and grows beards faster. Okay, stop rubbing it in. You don't have to rub it in. We get it. You refine the DNA that you share with me. So yeah. And here I am, Jace. 14 years later, Eve partner, streaming on the Eve Online Twitch channel. What a way 14 years just goes. All right, let's see if we can find something that goes down to like a C3 to C4. Yeah, I got married last night. Congratulations! Congratulations! K16, I think this is the wormhole I came in from. Don't know if you remember Adriana. I think I do. Congratulations. He got married 2 years ago. Good stuff. Man, the whole crew's getting married. Now we just got to get someone for Matt. What about, I was just going to ask about Jinro, if he got married. Good stuff. All right, I think this small wormhole is going to be the best for us. We're all autists. We find someone who loves autism eventually. My wife, she loves listening to me rant about Star Wars or Eve or 40K. I don't know what it is. But she loves it. She loves hearing me explain and ask questions about them. Oh, Kono. This is why you're a moderator for me. All right. What kind of system do we end up in? J1542. Do we go into a C4? It doesn't even recognize it. Because I typed it in wrong. Yes, class 4. We're making our way downtown. I am so glad of the quality of life stuff. CCP really has been killing it recently with all the quality of life improvements that they've been doing. They've been doing a lot of good stuff. Yes. Good stuff. Oh, let's see here. While we are making our way out of wormhole space, the other kind of passion that I've got is Eve lore. Eve lore. What Eve lore questions do you have? Just be cautious. If you mention Jovian, you might need to go get some popcorn. You might need to go get some popcorn if I start talking about the Jove. Let's see here. We've got a wormhole to check out. Let's see where it goes. This isn't the one I came through, is it? No, it's not. It's a K162. Leads down to a C1 to 3. I think we take that one. Let's take that one. I was actively playing when exploration and innovation came into being. Let me tell you, y'all got it easy now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Check wormhole ID to know exactly. Yes, I do have a wormhole system checker here. Let's see here. Even in 2011, scanning was bad. Yeah. All right, we ended up in a class 2. Really? You used to have to jump to planets to drop probes, and then they were static. Yeah, that was not in the game when I was a wee little capsuleer. I do remember having to upgrade my clone constantly. I do remember that. Making sure my clone had enough capacity for the skill points that I trained. I am so glad they got rid of that. Relic site. You could also burn down your cap so your warp would fail halfway. Just drop a probe in random space. Ooh. There's a column of bookmarking. Just add that and it's precise. In probe scanner window, there's a column. I'm here in the column. Let's see. If bookmarking, just add that, it's precise. Yeah, so just bookmark from here. Yeah. Don't need that relic site because we're trying to get out, not get more. And correct me if I'm wrong, the data and relic sites here in wormhole space, they have sleeper guards, right?
It's been a long time, my friend, a long time. Yet it seems to have
Depends on what site it is. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. All right, let's see what we have here. Unsecured ones do, the faction ones don't. Okay. Not if it has faction in its name. Okay. Has a faction in its name. Let's see. What wormhole does this go to? HiSec! We found HiSec. We did it. I am never leaving without Pochvin highway filaments again. Now let's see where we end up. We ended up in the Forge. 11 jumps from Jita. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? We basically made it back to Jita. Could not have planned that better. Like, I was expecting to be dropped in a Mar and have to go 40 jumps or go through Abazon or something. So that feels good. So So we can drop off loot. I can go take a quick break, make sure my wife is doing good with the baby, maybe change a dirty diaper or something. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. And remember, everyone, by watching not just my stream, any stream on the CCP channel this week, next week, and the week after, you get exclusive Galnet Streamcast skins. It's all Eve partners that are streaming. There's also going to be the regular CCP streams. I don't know if I can share what the skins are for the following week and the week after, but last week it was the Pioneer. This week it's the Malediction. So by watching any stream, not just me, on the CCP channel here, for 4 hours total combined, you get a Malediction Galnet Streamcast skin. It's very shiny. So again, not just me. It's any guest streamer or CCP themselves, any guest streamer on the CCP channel this week. There's going to be a new skin next week and the week after. So I don't know if I'm going to... Oh, thank you, Kono. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more CCP streams this month. Might need to do a little planning for that. But if I do, I'll see you here. No, I'm not ending. I'm just explaining where you can find me and stuff. I've still got an hour and 45 minutes of stream time here. Normally, I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 0200 to 0600 over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/slowcommunity. And you can go over there and say hi. I also multi-stream to YouTube. In fact, hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I am seeing you. So yeah. Definitely come in, not just with my stream. Say hello to all of the Eve partners who are guest streaming on the Twitch this week, next week, and the week after. And then if you want to catch my streams, you can regularly catch me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 0200 to 0600. Yeah, we killed a little time as we are traveling back to Jita. And Orion Sasolo, what's your schedule looking like? I know you're not an Eve partner, but I know you stream, and I like your streams. I don't always catch them. What has your schedule been like? Do you have a set schedule, or kind of just doing it when you feel? Orion Sasolo started streaming at my encouragement. I'm like, dude, you just got to do it. And he ended up streaming the Hell Camp. Trying to do it most days as I can, and big timers. Good stuff. Keep going. And then I know that right now it's my time on the CCP channel, but go give Orion a follow. I like growing, everyone. There's been a lot of support that I've received starting streaming, doing YouTube, being an Eve partner, that I want to throw that support at others as well, and Orion is one of those. All right, let's see here. See if I can safely get through this system. So once we get back to Jita, I'm going to throw the be right back screen on and then just check on my wife and see how she's doing. We might, if I do another CCP stream, what we might do is we might even do some Iron Man content. We might do some Iron Man content. Nothing quite like getting to the core of Eve. The core of Eve. Just making stuff yourself. Hello, Drew. How are you doing? I promise I am being a good boy. I am being a good, respectful boy with the CCP keys. Find anything good yet? We have 411 mil out of two superior sleeper sites that we did half of. The first one the first one we kind of got like a third because I cloaked up, didn't know it would despawn the site. So that one we only got a third of the loot. And then we did half of another sleeper site. So we've in total done 80% of a sleeper site. Superior sleeper. But we got quite a lot of loot. How many runs are there? They are one run BPCs. So we made some good loot. We made some good loot. I need a container for selling stuff. Just a holding container. Minor details. Yeah, it's easy stuff. All right, I am going to rename this container to sell. We're gonna put that in there. I probably could have changed my Crimson Harvest thing over here. Oh well. So we got that, and then I don't know how giveaways are gonna do. Konu, I know you're watching. Read that document on how to do a giveaway. I have quite a few Vexter Navy medium miasma skins. I'm going to go take a quick break, check on my wife, make sure she's doing good. And when we get back, we'll play a round of Evedal. If you don't know what Evedal is, it is like Wordle. It is like Wordle, but EVE Online, where we guess ships. So we'll do that. We can do raffles. Okay. Yeah. Let's give away. Let's work on giving away 5 of these. So I am gonna go take a quick 5-minute break, check on my wife, make sure she's doing good, see if there's a poopy diaper that I need to go change, and we will be right back. I'm gonna turn up permaband just a little bit, just so you guys have something to listen to, and I'm gonna put up my be right back screen. Be right back, my friends.
CCP, we march on fearlessly. Excellent is what we strive to be. If you're going to follow us to the top, harden the fuck up. We're CCP, we
That's why we fly around the galaxy. X up for the fleet if you wanna party.
Setting course for the club, paging the pleasure hub. Like it or not, we're about to drop hot. When I say 4, you walk to the dance floor. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Walk to the dance floor. Put your motherfucking hands in the air like this and walk to the dance floor. Jump around all night with your space friends. Walk to the dance floor. Carry on all night, cause your hub is alright. Walk to the dance floor. Jump up for the permanent.
Our flagship is the friendship. Get your feet on the floor and defend it.
Show up, gun cock, target lock, take the shot. Never hesitate, never give a second thought. Ship up, capsule here, comes clear, no fear. Come grab a beer, all your best friends are here. Even that alpha clone that quit last year. Good lord, we don't know where we go after show. Stick with the fleet, go with the flow. Try to keep up to the best of your ability until we all collapse like a wave of probability.
To the dance floor. Put your motherfucking hands in the air like this and walk to the dance floor. Jump around all night with your space friends. Walk to the dance floor. Carry on all night, cause your hub is alright. Walk to the dance floor. Jump up for the permanent. Walk to the dance floor. Throw your motherfucking hands in the air like this and walk to the dance floor. Permanent's back, overheating every rack. Walk to the dance floor. Untucked, chin up, wobble up. Walk to the dance floor. Hands up high for the friendship. Hands up high for the friendship. Hands up high for the friendship.
I still have some of your stuff.
Since the last time you rage quit on me,
It reminds me of all the good times we had.
Maybe I just didn't shoot you enough.
Maybe you wanted to shoot me more instead. Flying without you is more than I can bear. Keep looking over my shoulder, hoping to see you there. Come fly with us, won't you lend a helping hand? Come fly with us, let the good times never end. Walk in on top and fly with us, and die with us, my friend. We write our names in the skies. There is fire in our eyes.
Dare to dream as we gaze upon the stars.
Every miner longs for eyes, like a burger needs its fries.
Friendship never dies, the world is ours.
Flying without you
is more than I can bear.
Keep looking over my shoulder,
hoping to see you there.
no one scans me down and blows me up like you do. Burns right through the armor of my heart.
Our hosts collide and everything goes pew pew.
Let us all unite so we can
Tear each other apart. Come fly with us, won't you lend a helping hand? Come fly with
All right. I'm back. I am back. Okay. We are back. Caldari Prime Pony Club. Welcome. Wow, chat, you guys kind of went a little crazy. That's a lot of emojis. Just living up to the name. All right. Who's ready for... You see the BR map posted? No, let me look at it. I have not looked how that engagement worked. Did he post it in ARR? Where did he post that? Let's see what Slow is up to while I am just greedily entertaining you all. All right, so this is what Slow has been getting up to while I've been trapped in wormholes. So it looks like we took a Drake Navy fleet and took on some Cyclone fleet issues out of the blue. Good stuff. Don't look up my name. What is your name? What is your name in here? What's your character name? Bumps here. Don't look up your name. Ah, gotcha. All right. Good morning to you, Moses. All right. So what we're going to do before we get on to a little raffle giveaway, we're going to do probably one of my favorite things to do. And I'm going to turn down the music. I forgot I left that up pretty loud. That should be quiet enough. Right about there. We're going to play Evil. It is like Wordle, but it's all EVE Online ships. So we're going to start with Hull Identifier. And we are going to try and identify this ship. We have 6 chances. And excuse me as I very noisily open up a granola bar. What ship is this? Moa? I don't think it's a Fenrir. I definitely think it's a Caldari. Let's try Moa. It is going to zoom out every guess we are not right on. This kind of gives me Galente vibes. That blue. Drake. Let's try. Oh, Marshall. Yep, it was a Marshall. It was a Marshall. All right. Now the fun part. TIE Fighter. For the record, Konu does not play Eve. Yeah, you have stared at Marshalls for a long time. I don't care what you say, it's a Drake. Everything's a Drake if you try hard enough. All right. So the way this works is we put in the name of a ship. It tells us if we got the right tech, we got the right role, size, class, faction. What is going to be our first guess? I recommend doing a pirate faction. Since faction will light up yellow if we got one of the 2 factions right. Drake, Astero, Star Destroyer, Konu. If we're gonna have problems, Konu. So I've got an Astero, Drake, a Shumu. What are the guesses? Demos, Stratios, Worm. As soon as I see, okay, 2 worms. As soon as I see 2 ships that match, we're going to go with it. And it is a Garista. It's a combat ship. It is faction, but it is not a frigate and it is not small, meaning it could be anything from, not the worm, it could be the Gila, the alligator, the loggerhead, or the, the caiman. So Gila is the next guess. I'm seeing 3 Gilas, 3 alligators. You're right. Loggerhead is not combat. So let's do Gila. I saw a lot more people going Gila. It is not Gila, but it is medium, which means it's got to be the alligator. There we go. Evedil in 3 tries. If you were not aware of Evedil, I did not create this. I do not take credit for this. This is from good person named Nolson. I play this almost every other day. And on stream days, we play it every stream. Told you it was Drake. Yes. Oh gosh, yeah, it is a Drake by technicality. Good stuff. All right, so Konu, did you do your homework and see how to do a raffle? Did you do your homework? You can start it. Drew, you are showing up Konu, and I love it. And I love it. Let's do a raffle. I'm going to give away 5 Vexer Navy medium miasma skins because I am so excited to be on the CCP Twitch channel. Like, I never thought this would happen. Need a keyword to start. The keyword is going to be Konu. Konu. So we can make fun of Konu a little bit.
We're doomed to fight for resources and power. So if I shoot you in the face, I'm sure you'll understand.
And then Drew, how long is the raffle going to go? How many minutes? 2, 3? Let's do 2. Let's do 2. That way we should be able to get through these 5 fairly quickly. As long as you want. Let's do 2 minutes. That'll get us through. And while we are doing that, I think we can do multiple draws from the same. Okay, then let's make it 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then we'll just do multiple draws from the same one. And while we do that, no, you guys do not need to see my very poorly organized file manager. Let me ask something. Avoiding, are you still in chat? Are you still here, my friend? And do you still feel robbed of your audiobook stream? All right. Then in that case, we're going to get some Below the Asteroids going. I demand compensation, $1 billion is. Well, you're not going to get it from me, and you're not going to get it from Konu because A, he doesn't have the ISK for it, nor does he play. All right. So let's see. We are going to read a little bit until I see that the raffle timer is up. We're going to read at least 1 chapter of the Empyrean Age. Because remember, I am a lore fanatic. So remember, put in Konu in chat to enter a giveaway. raffle, we're giving away 5. No, do not activate. Gosh, do not activate live on stream. We're going to be giving away 5 of these, and I'm going to read a little bit of the Empyrean Age. Wow. Show the book again? Absolutely. It is the Empyrean Age. I kind of accidentally covered up my stuff. It is the Empyrean Age. I can't make this work. There we go. Kinda. The Empyrean Age. I have 3 Halo novels. I've got the Empyrean Age, The Burning Life, and Templar 1. So, the birth of legends. Is there EVE Online lore and books? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There is. The first experience of life was a bright point of light, followed by the sound of distant, muted whispers. You guys are going to hear a lot of stuttering and you're going to hear a lot of stuttering stuff. A flood of sensory information registered self-awareness, when just before there was only a sea of blackness. A new mind took inventory of the world surrounding him, his chest, rising and falling with the sensation of air rushing into his lungs, the taste of saliva and the contraction of throat muscles as he swallowed. Hands that opened and closed into fists as he commanded. All virgin experiences, so it seemed, for a man who was just born inside a coffin. Yes, Tony Gonzalez. Lying supine, he blinked several times, struggling to make sense of his narrow confines. A glass shield was just inches from his face, where he gazed with frustrating uncertainty upon a reflection that was his own. An older man, with creases stretched across a high forehead and steel gray eyes set upon severe cheekbones, returned a bewildered stare. "Who am I?" this lost soul asked, struggling to reach backwards in time for a memory or reference, anything to place this surreal state of being into context. But there was nothing there, and the sea of blackness prevailed. As he tried to lift his shoulders, a medical device descended from inside the chamber and passed a bluish light over the entire length of his body. It was then that he realized the base of his skull was fastened to the bed's surface, and that the connection was through a metallic socket implanted directly into the bone. I am a capsuleer, he realized, peering through the glass at the ceiling high above. One of the immortals. But what happened to me? The device hovered over his squinting eyes before an artificial voice spoke softly. "Good morning. Your vital signs are excellent. Try to relax while I assess the rebuilding process of your temporal lobe." Scanning. With the center light focusing on his eyes, additional beams were projected onto his face. Then he felt a tingling sensation in the back of his head. "I am going to ask you several questions," the voice continued. "How we looking, Drew? How we looking? How much time left?" 10 seconds. All right. He found her voice soothing despite its artificial tone. "Do you know what today's date is?" "Today's date is time to draw that raffle." Let's draw. You big T. Congratulations, Cojesus. Let's hit with that exclamation mark in-game name and I will contract it over. All right, I've got you here. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and draw that next raffle. All right, Max SV, hit me with that exclamation mark IGN to claim your prize. Oh, we might need to draw another. There we are. There we are. Got you right here. Got you right here. There you go. Let's go ahead and draw one more. All right, Night Flyer 672. Hit me with that exclamation mark IGN. Congratulations. Got you right here. If I can grab all of your name. There we go. And then I do have more of these, so there will be more giveaways. And remember, just by watching, you are getting yourself a Malediction Galnet Streamcast skin. Make sure your Twitch account is connected. All right, Drew, you lovely person. Let's draw one more. Then we'll read a little more and then draw the last one. Just to tease avoiding a little more. All right, Dice 702. Hit me with that exclamation mark IGN. There we go. All right. Now, just because I don't want to keep the next person waiting, let's go ahead and draw that last one. We'll read to the end of the chapter. And then we'll go back out. Let's do that. All right, Dark Purple Moon. Congratulations on getting the last Vexor Navy issue skin that I'm probably going to be giving away tonight. Hit me with that exclamation mark IGN to claim. There we go. I've got you here. There we go. So that's the 5 right there. Congratulations, everyone that won. We'll probably give away 1 or 2 more at the end. And we're going to finish the chapter of Empyrean Age that we were reading. We're going to see what questions Aura is asking our unknown person. I'm going to ask you several questions, the voice continued. He found her voice soothing despite its artificial tone. Do you know what today's date is? No, he answered. Where am I? That voice remained impassive, but gentle. Do you know what your name is? He was about to answer no in desperation again when a bright flash illuminated the room beyond the glass, followed by a loud, muffled thud that shook the chamber. He felt his pulse accelerate as his instincts registered danger for the first time. Good morning. Your vital signs are excellent, the automated voice repeated. Try to relax while I... Good morning. Your vital signs are... The device hovering above him flickered once and then retracted back into its lair. He realized that a new face was staring at him through the glass, and that the predatory look in this stranger's eyes was reason enough to be very afraid. With a series of mechanical clicks and hisses, the chamber's lid began to open. This is... excuse me, gosh. Oh, excuse me. This is an EVE Online book, The Empyrean Age, one of the classics that I have not ever read. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going with the audiobook for a little bit. Hidden above the chamber was a camera lens, one of hundreds located throughout the starship. Optical data was routed directly into cybernetic implants, which, like the man inside the chamber, was embedded within the skull of the ship's pilot. Using onboard processors and the raw computing power of his cerebral cortex, telemetry was converted into ocular images that he could therefore see, despite being hundreds of meters away from the chamber itself. Terrifying events were unfolding before him. An assassin had infiltrated the ship, sealed himself in the cargo bay, activated the clone reanimation units prematurely and was now moments away from murdering the most important figure in Theology Council history. The same cybernetic implant feeding data to the pilot's brain made his ship a natural extension of his own physical self. All he needed was to will his starship into action, and his biochemical signals were translated into digital instructions that were executed immediately by automated systems or by the hundreds of crew members on board. Yes, your ships do have crew on board. And yes, every time you die, some of them don't make it out. Because of this union between man and machine, the ship could react as quickly as its pilot could think, but only if he knew how to act. Dealing with onboard saboteurs was a situation that had, until now, been unthinkable. Opening a command channel through the cruiser's subspace communications array, the pilot watched helplessly as the assassin stood over the clone reanimation unit and began taunting the vulnerable clone of Phallic Grange. "Lord Victor, we have an emergency," the pilot said. "Lieutenant Thorson," the stern voice replied from dozens of light years away. "Go ahead." "We escaped from Karsoth's forces and survived a Covenant ambush," the pilot replied. "But there's an... I told you I'll stutter. But there's an assassin on board, and..." The pilot lost his concentration as the attacker's clenched, metal-plated fist crushed down on Phallic Grange's face, spraying droplets of blood across the room. Despite the physical appearance of an old man, this incarnation of Phallic Grange was less than 5 minutes old. Every cell in his body was an exact replica of the original man, who by now had been dead for almost 40 minutes. Although the brain of his clone contained elemental knowledge artificially distilled from simulated life experiences that an older man should have, in this case, the core abilities of Phallic's original personality and personal memories were absent. A person awakening in this state has knowledge, but lacks the understanding of why he knows what he does. To call this condition amnesia would be inaccurate, for the term implies that there was once a memory to lose. This was far worse. For Phallic Grange, there were no memories. Every experience from now on would seem both new and distantly familiar all at once. But there was nothing familiar about the horrid violence that Phallic was enduring now. With each blow, Phallic could feel both skin and bone breaking underneath the assailant's mauled fists. Every strike was perfectly placed to inflict maximum pain. Just when Phallic thought he would lose consciousness, the assassin instructed the clone reanimation unit to inject him with enough adrenaline to keep him awake. With his head still attached to the neural interface and his hands clamped to the chamber's walls, Phallic was helpless to defend himself. When the sparks of pain and numbing disorientation parted for just a moment, he gurgled out a single pleading question. Why? The assassin, a much younger man with features similar to Phallic's, removed his gauntlets, unveiling thick, calloused hands. As if in prayer, he murmured a series of phrases in a foreign language, closing his eyes while speaking. Then he pressed both hands into the deep symmetrical lacerations of Phallic's eye sockets and jawbone. "Unholy beast," Thorson raged as he watched Phallic scream. "The assassin is Covenant. You have to seal him inside the CRU," Victor answered. Force it shut if you have to." "I can't. He disabled the hatch. My crew can't get inside." The assassin raised both blood-soaked hands upwards as if to make an offering, and then lowered them to allow droplets of crimson fluid to fall into his mouth. "Ooh, we're dealing with a blood raider. We're dealing with a blood raider assassin." "There's nothing they can do at all," Victor pleaded. "They're trying everything to break in," the pilot replied. "We don't stow any explosives on board to blast through." He thought about that for just a moment, and then added, "Unless..." "A pity that you'll never know your crimes," the assassin said, manipulating the body's controls of the CRU. "They are too numerous to mention in the time we have left." Phallic Grange would have sobbed if he could. His eyes were swollen. Welcome to the stream. His eyes were swollen shut as his body rushed fluids to the trauma sites on his face. But the physical pain was no less excruciating than the mental anguish of not knowing if this cruel fate was deserved. A shudder racked his aching body as the locking shunt connecting his implant to the CRU withdrew from his skull. My master has passed judgment on you, the assassin continued, placing one hand over Phallic's disfigured face and running it slowly towards his neck. It is my devoted honor to serve him. Using his free hand, the assassin brandished a small scepter. As Phallic felt the grip around his neck tighten, he wished for the nothingness that was before the whispers brought him to life. This will purge New Eden from your curse once and for all. Now back to where Victor is. Your clones have been destroyed, as of all of ours, Victor warned. You know what that means. I believe in her, my lord, Thorson said, swallowing hard as the assassin forcefully yanked Phallic upright by his neck and positioned the scepter beneath his head. And she believed in him. With a single thought, Lieutenant Thorson armed the self-destruct sequence of his ship. This is all I can do to save him, he said, just as the assassin thrust the back of Phallic's exposed skull downward. To her, that I did this for her glory. She already knows, my friend, Victor replied. Phallic had little time to scream as the electrically charged scepter made brief contact with the implant socket, producing a sickening flash of white and red. As the surrounding tissue vaporized along the metal, the lid of the CRU forcibly closed down, knocking the scepter loose and forcing the assassin to release his choking grip. Phallic collapsed, unconscious, onto his back within the chamber as the lid shut completely and formed an airtight seal. The last thing the enraged assassin would ever see was a reinforced blast shield rise from the floor and enclose the CRU where his prey continued to breathe. Powered by an aneutronic fusion reactor, the Prophecy-class battlecruiser, piloted by Lieutenant Thorson, relied on magnetic containment fields to regulate the flow of plasma used for propulsion. If these fields collapsed, the plasma would scatter internally and destroy the surrounding structure. They also served as a primary self-destruct mechanism for the ship. Lieutenant Thorson was sacrificing himself and his crew in a desperate attempt to save the life of Phallic Grange. Normally occurring after a 60-second countdown, the failsafes regulating the fields were instructed to switch off earlier, making it impossible for anyone on board to escape. In the exact instant when the blast shield locked into place over the CRU, the containment field ceased and the engine room's plasma began incinerating everything in its path, eating its way back into the fusion reactor within seconds. Expanding outward in every direction, the resulting explosion tore the ship in two, obliterating the decks leading up to the forward superstructure. Fragments of superheated debris, traveling at immense speeds, perforated every remaining section of the ship. For the crew closest to the engine room at the time of the blast, death came as quickly as a thought. For those in the forward compartment, there may have been just enough time to grasp the severity of what was happening, but not much more. For Phallic Grange, the experience was the same as the blackness from which he had emerged. Protected by the blast shield, the CRU continued to function, keeping him alive for the time being. Suspended inside the chamber, he floated along the ruins of a shattered starship, unwillingly clinging to an existence whose single memory was being tortured and beaten to within an inch of his life. Chapter 1 of Empyrean Age. Chapter 1 of Empyrean Age. There is lore to be had in EVE Online. There is lore to be had in EVE Online and books. So I have 3 books. I have Empyrean Age, which I've never actually finished, and I'm hoping to do that this year. The Burning Life, and Templar 1. Any of those books worth reading? Definitely Empyrean Age gets a lot of good praise from EVE Online players. Burning Life, I'm kind of struggling a little bit to get through. I probably just need to give it a few more chapters. And then Templar 1 is about how the Dust Soldiers came to be. And that's a good one. That's a good one so far. So, and my problem is I need to pick one of them to read all the way through. And at this point, I'm trying to read all three of them at the same time. So, and that's a challenge. All right, my friends. We have about an hour left in the stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to go blow something up. We're going to go blow something up. So we're going to take one of my favorite ships. Which one is more recently saved? Is it your birthday yet? 2 hours. 2 hours. So sadly, the stream will end by... so you guys can't wish me a birthday in my time zone. But you can... If you guys are in the future, wish it away. Wish it away. I turned 34 in 2 hours. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set up this Brutix Navy issue. Happy birthday on the East Coast. Happy birthday for 16 hours ago. Good stuff. I am going to swap this fit around a little bit. I love whole tank Brutix Navies, by the way. One of my favorite early PvP memories with Matt was taking a pair of Brutix Navies and just having fun. I need capacitor booster. Can't do a heavy. Can do a medium. What about a heavy compact? Nope. I'm in the Netherlands. It's 6 a.m. here, so happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. It is 5 a.m. on the 14th here. Good stuff. All right, we are going to grab a Tech 2 medium capacitor booster. And we are going to, because I think if I had a capacitor booster, we could have taken on that Widow from last week. I don't think I can carry too much, so happy eviction day. All right, there we go. And I've got some stuff. Going to do that, and I'm going to use my Galnet Streamcast skin. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to film it somewhere. And I'm going to do you all a favor. I'm going to turn permaband back on. I'm going to turn permaband back on.
Yo, I'm back, hardened the fuck up by glory and fame. 300,000 YouTube views to my name. In this game, I'm the chief executive.
All right. And thank you all for sticking with me on this stream today. And then listening to I Will Be Leaving You Then. Sounds good, Reddick. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. So we're going to do some Brutix Navy shenanigans. And we're going to yeah, we're gonna go have some PvP fun. So thank you all for hanging out with me. We still got about an hour left in the stream. Thank you. Thank you. And then thank you for indulging me as I try out to be a audiobook reader. Narrator. And we ended up in drone regions. Of course we ended up in drone regions. Of course we ended up in drone regions. This is what happened to us last stream. I would buy the book if you read it. All right. Let's see. Let's find ships destroyed. I think the best bet for us is to go up towards Venal and Veil of the Silent. 23 jumps. 18. I think if we go this way, we're going to have some good luck at finding something. I had double armor rep Hurricane that one guy struggled to kill, and when he realized it, he did take Navy Vextures and people who watched him donate 30 mil to me for the show. Nice. Nice stuff. All right. Yeah, I can do that. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. And my... Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to autopilot really quick towards our destination. I will be right back. I need to check on my wife.
From Cecilia, we chill in the sun, drinking stuff, looking bub. We gonna party like it's 2007 down in sweet sunny heaven. Impossible is nada when I'm smashed like a piñata with the piña colada armada. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die. Have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high. Throw your hands to the sky. Clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling.
God, I am the ghost of your hip hop past, the one that told you this was not gonna last. I was the one who warned you of the booze, to do things right, to hold your assets tight. My friend, you must have known this would end. However high you fly, you'll always have to land. The tube sucker you in with all their internet dough, and your once epic win is now an all-time low. Behold the sacred chain of CCP unity, and on your page it's a full transparency. Please hold still. reset this man's excellence.
We shall drink on the beaches, we shall drink in the streets, drink some more up in the pubs, dancing to the crazy beats. Take it from me, the world's biggest spender, it's a CCP party and we will never surrender. Keep clicking, money rolling, keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die, have a drink, let me buy, keep the party flying high, throw your hands to the sky. Keep clicking, money rolling, keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die, have a drink, let me buy, keep the party flying high, throw your hands to the sky. Keep clicking, money rolling, keep clicking, money rolling, keep clicking, money rolling, keep clicking, money rolling. Yo, I'm back, harden the fuck up by glory and fame. 300,000 YouTube views to my name. In this game, I'm the chief executive officer of rap. This line was supposed to rhyme too, but it's a tart. It's a new year, and I've gotten much richer than last year. Now my music and wallet weigh a ton and a half, and I'm back for you to worship like a golden calf. All the dough I made from my YouTube video was enough to buy a jet and fly my crew to Mexico. Arriba, arriba, you'll find us at the bar. I won't be hard to spot cause I'm the motherfucking star. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die, have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high, throw your hands to the sky. I got my own pool and a bar in the tropics, so philanthropic brought the whole crew down, the whole CCP familia, even Frankie from Sicilia. We chill in the sun, drinking stuff, looking bub. We gonna party like it's 2007 down in sweet sunny heaven. Impossible is nada when I'm smashed like a piñata with a piña colada armada. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die, have a drink, let me buy, keep the party flying high, throw your hands to the sky. Keep clicking, money rolling, keep clicking, money rolling.
God, I am the ghost of your hip hop past, the one that told you this was not gonna last. I was the one who warned you of the booze, to do things right, to hold your assets tight. My friend, you must have known this would end. However high you fly, you'll always have to land. The tube sucker you in with all their internet dough, and your once epic win is now an all-time low. Behold the sacred chain of CCP unity, and on your page it's a full transparency. Please hold still while we restore your good sense. Yo, Tuxford, please reset this man's excellence.
We shall drink on the beaches, we shall drink in the streets, drink some more up in the pubs, dancing to the crazy beats. Take it from me, the world's biggest spender, it's a CCP party and we will never surrender. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die, have a drink, let me buy, keep the party flying high, throw your hands to the sky. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you star. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die. Have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high. Throw your hands to the sky. I got my own pool and a bar in the tropics, so philanthropic brought the whole crew down, the whole CCP familia, even Frankie from Sicilia. We chill in the sun, drinking stuff, looking bub. We gonna party like it's 2007 down in sweet sunny heaven. Impossible is nada when I'm smashed like a piñata with the piña colada armada. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Park wide till you die. Have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high. Throw your hands to the sky. Clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling.
God, I am the ghost of your hip hop past, the one that told you this was not gonna last. I was the one who warned you of the booze, to do things right, to hold your assets tight. My friend, you must have known this would end. However high you fly, you'll always have to let the tube sucker you in with all their internet dough. And your once epic win is now an all-time low. Behold the sacred chain of CCP unity, and on your pips it's a full transparency. Please hold still while we restore your good sense. Yo, Oxford, please reset this man's excellence.
We shall drink on the beaches, we shall drink in the streets, drink some more up in the clubs, dancing to the crazy beats. Take it from me, the world's biggest spender, it's a CCP party and
All right, I am terribly sorry about that, friends. I am back, just being a parent. Being a parent. I hope a lot of you understand that. Looks like some rats gave us some trouble. Eve going strong since 2003. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, I thought it was about the keep clicking on loop. Man, that was a long warp. Let's see, we're kind of beelining it to as close as we can to where some ships died, and of course there's a bubble. Of course there's a bubble. No, we're not going to make the mistake like last time, chat. We're not going to blow up the bubbles. Bubbles are my best kills. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's intersecting the warp path. Any places I can bounce to? No. And Bubbles isn't just the name of a clown. Nope. Is it because the bubble's there? And can I find something that breaks the path a little bit? Yeah, that's gonna be faster than trying to cross that distance. It's gonna at least get us past this bubble here.
God, I am the ghost of your hip hop past, the one that told you this was not gonna last. I was the one who warned you of the booze, to do things right, to hold your assets tight. My friend, you must have known this would end. However high you fly, you'll always have to let the tube sucker you in with
All those bubbles and no one watching, right?
win is now an all-time low.
Thank you, Kona. Thank you, Kona.
Why we restore your good sense. Yo, Oxford, please reset this man's excellence.
We shall drink on
All right. This should get us past the majority of the bubbles, and we can MWD the rest of the way through.
Take it from me, the world's biggest spender. It's a CCP party and we will never surrender. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling.
I wonder who even put down these bubbles.
Till you die, have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high, throw your hands to the sky. Clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Mark one till you
Alrighty. The Jove. The Jove put it down. It was the Jove. There we go. All right. So instead of having to travel 180 kilometers, it's 40. By definition, slightly better. By definition, it is slightly better. YouTube chat, how are you doing? How are you doing? Twitch is getting all the love and attention. I want to make sure you guys are doing good too.
up by glory and fame. 300,000 YouTube views to my name. In this game, I'm the chief executive officer of rap. This line was supposed to rhyme too, but it's a part. It's a
All right, here we go. And these are owned by North American Space Industrial.
and I'm back for
Okay.
you. Worship like a golden calf. Although I
And we're in another bubble.
my YouTube video was enough to buy a jet and
What did I do to you?
Mexico. Arriba.
What did I do to you?
At the bar, I won't be hard to spot 'cause I'm the motherfucking star.
More bubbles.
Money rolling, keep clicking, money rolling. Mark one till you die, have a drink, let me buy.
Ah,
Party flying high, throw your hands to the sky. I got my own pool and a bar in the tropics, so philanthropic brought the whole crew down.
Bubbles Online.
Familia,
That's like 5 kills at this point. You would be a bubble ace.
we gonna party like it's 2007 down in sweet sunny heaven. Impossible is
This is true.
and I'm smashed like a piñata with a piña colada.
This is true.
Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking, money rolling. Mark one till you die, have a drink.
Come on, warp.
Party flying high, throw your hands to the sky.
Sometimes I forget how unmaneuverable the British Navy is.
God, I am the ghost of your hip hop past, the one that told you this was not gonna last. I was the one who warned you of the booze, to do things right, to hold your assets.
And there's no bubble on this gate.
You must have known this would end. However high you fly, you'll always have to land.
Thank goodness.
You win with all their internet dough, and your once epic win is now an all-time low. Behold the sacred chain of CCP unity, and on your
Oh, we were much more talkative and had much more to do with exploration.
Oxford, please reset this man's excellence.
We shall drink on the beaches.
And technically, I can film it again. I can film it again if we need to.
The world's biggest spender. It's a CCP party and we will never surrender. Keep clicking, money rolling. Keep clicking.
I need to start bringing signal filaments.
Have a drink, let me buy. Keep the party flying high. Throw your hands to the sky. Clicking, money rolling.
That's what I need to do.
Money rolling. Mark one till you die.
So we got just a few more jumps and then we're out of drone lands.
Throw your hands to the sky.
Any average pilots in space? Yeah, we got some decent traffic. We can set destination here, and then here. So we got decent activity over here. Ooh, we got some people in local. Let's see if they're doing anything. No, they're not. No, they're not. So we're just gonna move on by. They're all docked.
Yo, I'm back. Harden the fuck up by glory and fame. 300
Any boosters I can use? There's a speed booster. It's a slot 16. Damage modifier, not for my guns. Where's the overheat? Here we go. Okay, so we can activate a overheat and a... Oh, that's afterburner, so we can't use that one. We're not gonna... Well, we can use it, it just won't do anything for us. 14 and 15. We'll do these two White Storm boosters. So how are you all as we travel through some very quiet null in a very slow ship? Let's see, what is going on? Avoiding any lore questions that are Amar, Mimitar, Faction Warfare is slow too. So it's not just me. It's not just me. Avoiding any lore questions. I love Garnet skins. I'm a skin broker myself. Nice. You like Garnet skins? Yeah, yeah. What the heck is equilibrium of mankind? Excellent question. Let's discover this together. I think they're a doomsday cult. Let's see here. They are an outlawed Amar cult. They are a doomsday cult of Amar origin. Well, there is quite a bit. There's quite a bit. So let's go with the Foundation. The equilibrium of mankind has its origins with the followers of God, an approved cult within the Amar Empire that still retains some popularity to this day. The followers of God venerated the teachings of the scholar named Ahriman Khalid, who had been active roughly around 17,000 AD. The teachings were relatively benign, speaking of pathways towards salvation and reaching paradise in the afterlife. So basically crazy priest, pretty much. Peregrine was a monk with the followers who was quiet and unassuming in most respects. However, he uncovered fragments of Ahriman's writings that had been expunged from the approved teachings. These fragments spoke of fiery hells and the destruction of mankind, promising that all those who did not follow his teachings would perish and have their souls rent asunder. We have someone in this system. I doubt they are awake. Peregrine became obsessed with these fragments, but his interest in them was rebuked by the cult's leaders. Peregrine knew he could not challenge his superiors, but sought out someone else who would. His answer came in the form of Oselin Ardishapur. And there's some random Ishtar somewhere. I doubt I'm gonna catch it. Yeah, there's too much stuff. By the time I start, well, Let's see if we can kill an Ishtar. It's still not on scan with the, I like that even the NPC have lore and Eve. Yep. The Ishtar is still not on scan. And I didn't see any other structures in this system. Wait. There is a Athenor. The Ishtar is still on scan somewhere. It's within 5 AU. It's within 3, but not within 2. So I swear if we catch this guy, he's in a haven. I doubt we're going to catch him. Come on, come on, come on. Is locking me. Interesting. We got a scram. We got web. He's jamming me. Okay. What's jamming me? Oh, the Garistas are. Stupid rats. There we go. Silly rats. Drones are for... jamming is for someone else, not you. Yeah, we'll heat. We'll heat. Watch heat a little bit. Are we actually going to die to an Ishtar? This guy is tanked. There's another Ishtar coming and we got jammed again. Let's just warp out of here. Yeah. The jamming is rough. The jamming is rough. Yeah, he's taking the ratting very seriously. True, yeah. Yeah, no, the rats did not like me. The rats did not like me. All right. Calentes can't kill T2 Calentes yet. That's always switching to Ishtar Hunters is something I'll never understand. We're here to save your lives. Exactly. I think this Ishtar is chasing me. Let's see. Yeah. Not a good matchup. Not a good matchup facing him for sure. How dare you stop their primary function? I'm glad these gates are right next to each other. Repair heat. Should be able to. Can't repair some of these. I don't have enough. Or did I use it all? Oh, I guess I'm out of paste. Alright. Ishtar, Ishtar, Tengu, Ishtar. Nothing says success like flying with flames streaking off your hull. Probably. I can probably make it to Pure Blind. No, I don't think I'm going to make it to Pure Blind. What about an NPC station in Venal? Where's stations? Services. Here we go. We might be able to make it out that way. Just go to structure browser, sort by jumps. I keep forgetting that all this stuff is near me. All right. So nothing in this region. We are just 10 jumps from the sisters, no, the Garista station. All right. See if we can find a way to die. Because I kind of want to die, so that way I can get you guys another skin giveaway and then head to bed. Self-destructing doesn't sound fun. Where's this Ishtar thing? 9 AU. Okay, so he's already off somewhere. He's still somewhere. There's a scorpion somewhere. Now there's a bunch of structures out there. Let's see. Yeah, let's try this. We're gonna blow up. That's okay. It gets you guys another skin. We're going to go down gloriously. We don't have any tank left, so we're just going to take this and get you guys a giveaway. Shoot a Nancy. I could do that. I could do that. All right. We went out in a blaze of glory, and that's what matters. And they were bringing scorpions. All right, who's ready for a giveaway? We're going to give away some more stuff. Drew, are you here, friend? Moses is ready for a giveaway. You still hanging out with us, Drew? Explosion! Still here. All right. I've been holding on to some skins. Let's make this an even-ish. An easier for my brain divisible number. We're going to give away 3 Asteroscope skins. I'm going to give away 3 of these. The keyword is Brutix. Keyword is Brutix. That is not how you spell Brutix. There we go. There we go. All right. And this is going to be the final thing that we do for the stream. And then I'm going to head to bed after this. So let me take the opportunity to thank you all for hanging out. I know there were other reasons for hanging out. You get that fabulous Malediction Galnet Streamcast skin by tuning in. And hopefully I give US time zone friends, sorry for bumping the microphone, US time zone friends some more content. I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays from 0200 to 0600 unless stupid daylight savings gets in the way. So I'm not going to confuse times or anything right now, but yeah, so I love talking about lore, doing exploration, just having a chill time, not really worrying about min-maxing stuff. I'm getting way too old already at this game to worry about min-maxing my time. So I do what's fun. I do what's fun. And you can, a classic Brutix Explorer, absolutely. So, Little Cooper, you don't need to use the exclamation mark. You just put in the word Brutix. Want to make sure you get in on the giveaway. So, 0200 to 0600 Eve time. And Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. So technically that would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, UTC. Either way, you can look at my Twitch page for schedule. I had a lot of fun doing this. So thank you all for hanging out with me. YouTube chat. We're going to go ahead and end the stream over on YouTube. So I will see you tomorrow, YouTube chat. And then after the giveaway, we're going to do a raid. We're going to raid out. So YouTube, thank you for hanging out.